Good morning student, I am Rose. Today we are in the third session of this chapter, that is standard 6 biology chapter 7, getting to know about plants or getting to know plants. Okay, so we were learning about the plants, we learned different kinds of plants, we learned the classification of plants, and in the second video we learned about the root system and the shoot system. And in the root system we learned two types of root, that is the taproot and fibrous root. And in the shoot system we were learning about the stem. So we have already came to the topic after the stem, and now we are going to learn about the leaf. So leaf is one of the most important part, or we can say commonly seen on the plant. Yes or no? And it plays a major role in the plants. It plays a very major role in the plants, and we can say it differ in shape and size in different plants. It differ in shape and size in different plants. Different plants have different leaf and different size, and its color is the same, but shape and size is different in different plants. Okay, so this color which you see, green color, it comes from the pigment which contained in the leaf, which is called the chlorophyll, which is called the chlorophyll. Okay, so this chlorophyll give the green color to the plant. Okay, green color to the leaf or the young plants. Okay, so you can see the structure of flower. You can see the structure of flower in the structure of leaf. Okay, you can see a very wide leaf I have drawn. You can see this is the leaf is connected with the nodes. Okay, and this node is connected with the stem. It is the stem. Okay, so this node-like structure which you see, that is called the stipule, and this stipule is connected with the petiole, and petiole continues till the tip of the leaf, which converts it into midrib. This is called the midrib, and where the leaf and the node is being connected, that is called the petiole. Okay, so these main middle of the veins which you see, that is called the midrib, and this broad shape like blade which see the end part, that is called the leaf blade or leaf lemma. Okay, and this the rays or the veins like structure which you see, that is called the veins. That is called the veins. So these are the structure of leaf. Okay, so you can see. Now we are going to talk about, there are different kinds of venation. Venation means the veins which you see, it is of different kinds. It is of two types. That is, one is the parallel veins or the venation, and the reticulate venation. Parallel venation means the veins which you see there, it is in it is arranged in a parallel way. It is arranged in a parallel line. And reticulate means, we can say, the leaf which contain a what we call a mesh, or we can say branches in the veins which start from the midrib. Okay, so it means it is a meshed up, or we can say it is very complicated veins which you see. Okay, so now I'll show you example of reticulate venation and the parallel venation. Okay, you can see this is a leaf. Yes, and this leaf is arranged. The veins which you see inside, you cannot see properly, but it is arranged in a parallel way. It is arranged in a parallel way. And this type of leaf only can be seen in the monocot type of plant. Monocot plant. Monocot plant means the plant which is having a fibrous root and having a one cotyledon, like we can say rice, maize, then you have the grass. These are the important plants which have the parallel venation. Next example, I'll talk about the reticulate venation. You can see this is a leaf of a hibiscus. Okay, this is a leaf of a hibiscus. It is broad shape, and you can see the shape of the leaf. It has cut, and you can see the zigzag shape on the blade, on the leaf blade. Yes. Okay, you can see this is called the petiole. I have told you this is called the petiole, and this petiole is connected continuous with the midrib till the tip of the leaf. Yes. And from inside the leaf you can see a numerous veins, and its branches you can see very clearly. You can see. Okay, so this type of plant we can find in the dicot plant. That means the plant which is having a seed, or we can say the plant which have two cotyledon and has the taproot. Okay. So this type of reticulate venation we can find in the dipod plant. Okay, now we are arrangement of leaf. Okay, so in different plants, different arrangement of leaf you can find. Okay, some can be alternate arrangement, other can be opposite, and other can be rolled. So these are the three types of arrangement of leaf you can find in different plants. Okay, first of all we will see the alternate variation. Okay, so this alternate arrangement of the leaf. Alternate arrangement, we can say it has different nodes, and from different nodes you can say it leaf has come out. Okay, the first example I will show you. You can see this is the chili plant. Okay, it is the chili plant, stem of a chili plant. You can see the arrangement of leaf. You can see here is one node, again other side you can see opposite direction, you can see the another node. So due to that what happened, this is arranged in a alternate way. You can see in a zigzag way. You can see it in the stem, yes, in a zigzag way. Okay, so so you can see this stem, or we can say leaf is arranged in a zigzag manner. Okay, so they different. This is a chili plant, and chili plants have the leaf arrangement in a alternate way. Okay, so next we are going to learn about the opposite arrangement. So this I have the leaf. You can see. You can see from the same node, you can see the two leaves has came out from in a opposite direction. Yes, you can see it clearly. Okay, so from the same node, two different the leaves have come out into a opposite direction. You can see it. Okay, yes, from one direction you can see the right side and the left side. Okay, so this leaf has came out from the same node. Okay, so this type of arrangement is called the opposite arrangement. Okay, so next is the roll arrangement. Okay, so sometimes you can see some of the grasses, you can see the leaf is arranged in a leaf is arranged in a rolled way. Rolled way means we can say कि वो चारों तरफ से जो है एक ही नोट से चारों तरफ से पत्ती निकली हुई होती है. ठीक है, तो here it is not the example of roll, but I'm just telling you that I'm just telling you from the same node two three leaves come out, more than 4 or 5 leaves comes out from the same node. Okay, so this type of plant or this type of leaf arrangement is called the roll arrangement. So these are the arrangement of leaf we talk. Okay, so one of the most important speciality of the leaf, if you talk about, it has a stomata, that means a pores in below the leaf. It contains below the leaf. ये जो है stomata जो है, this is the front part and this is the dorsal part. Okay, so the stomata is a pore or opening of the leaf which is used for the breathing purpose or to evaporate to release the water vapor during the transpiration. Okay, so this actually when you cut in a transverse section, okay, you can see in the microscope that the stomata are present in the lower surface of the leaf. So this is very helpful for the transpiration and for the breathing of the leaf. Main function of the leaf is if you talk about the work of the leaf, if you talk about, it is used for photosynthesis. Okay, it is very helpful with the process of photosynthesis. The leaf make the food, and this food is being transported to every part of the plants. Then it is used for respiration, breathing purpose. Yes, it is used for breathing purpose with the help of stomata which is present inside the leaf. Then next, the transpiration. Transpiration means we can say the releasing of water vapor, from the surface of the leaf. Okay, so this is happened due to the stomata which is present on the leaf. Some of the important modified leaf are also present in the leaf. Modified leaf means some of the leaf is converted into tendrils for the support, like in the pea plant you can see so many tendrils. This type of shape you can see. Okay, this type of leaf you can see in the pea plant mainly, and this help to support or stick on any stick, or we can say helpful for the support of the plant. Next we can say some of the leaf is modified into spine or the thorns. Modified into thorns. Okay, so for in the desert region mainly you can find the leaf in a thorny type. type, okay, or it is converted into a spine, that means the cactus plant you can see. So this spines or this leaf spine, what happened, it reduce the transpiration. It reduced the transpiration. Okay, why it reduced? Because in the desert region mainly there is a lot of scarcity of water. Due to that, what happened, this leaf is converted into a thorns. Okay, so this is how the modified leaves work. Next we are going to talk about the flowers and fruits. So you can see a very beautiful diagram. Okay, so this is the diagram of structure of flower. Okay, so you can see this is the petals we called. Okay, this is the sepals. Okay, mainly you can find. And in between there are two important parts, that is, one is female part and one is male part, which is also called the reproductive organ of the plants, which is also called the reproductive organ of the plant. Okay, so the middle one is called the pistil, and this pistil is divided into three parts: stigma, style and ovary. Okay, and this which you see here, this is called the stamen, and it is divided into anther and filament. The ball shape which you see, that is called the anther, and the tail which you see, that is called the filament. Okay, here the stigma is called, this cup shape is called the stigma, where it receives the pollen grains, and the filament or the style, the trunk-like structure which you see, that is called the style, and this is called the ovary. Ball shape which you see, this is called the ovary. Inside the ovary, a seed-like structure which you see, that is called the ovule. Okay, so I have one flower. Okay, you can see this is a flower. Okay, in this you can see how you can see here is this is a stem of the flower, and you can see here this is called the sepals. This is called the sepal, green color, and you can see a pink color. This is called the petals. This is called the petals. Okay, so inside this you can see the bougie-like structure which you see. This is called the stamen, and inside the red color which you see, this is called the pistil. This is called the pistil. So this one of the important thing I'll take out from here. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm just trying to say it. Okay, I'm just taking it out, one of the important part of the plant. Okay, it is very tiny. Yes, very tiny, you cannot see properly. The ball shape which you see, this is called the anther, and the tail part which you see, that is called the filament. So in the anther there is a pollen grains. Which is helpful for the reproduction purpose. Yes, we can say when it transfers